Greetings fellow humans, it's Melinda the Good here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I realized once loading up my game that all my previous saves are gone. What the hell? I had one of the saves right at the part where Sayori was asking me whether or not I felt the same way about her. And I thought I could be clever, go back and see what would happen if I chose the other option. Turns out they're not giving me that chance, and I am so annoyed. Also, when I was editing my previous video, other than the fact that it was absolutely terrifying to edit, I realized there were some really sketchy parts. There was some dialogue that did not make sense, and one of the biggest ones that I didn't realize at the time was when we were talking to Monika, and we were discussing where Sayori was, and I realized, oh, I need to run back and get Sayori, and Monika mentioned this line. She said, "You kind of left her hanging yesterday." And I thought, oh yeah, at the time I thought, oh yeah, maybe I should have gone back and talked to Sayori some more. I don't know. But as you know what happened, that cannot be a coincidence of a choice of words. Anyways, we are writing poetry once again. I don't know how much of the previous events we're gonna have to repeat. So I'm going to try to go through this quickly, but not too rushed, because there are some new dialogue. But I noticed most of the new lines are from Monika. Yuri is the new vice president, but really Monika is looking really sketchy right now. I do not trust her. I have some theories about what it might be, but I'll talk about that towards the end. Right now we need to determine which of these girls we should be trying to please. I'm almost tempted to pick words that please Sayori, even though she's not here. I don't know how that would work. Like, I think childhood might be hers. Oh, nope. Rainbow. No? Actually, none of these look like Sayori words. Fireworks. No, that one was definitely hers. How come they're all Natsuki now? Like play. Yeah, all the words I think that belong to Sayori are now Natsuki's. Definitely. Yeah, okay, well we could go for Natsuki as well. See if we could unearth some new steamy pictures. Yeah, there we go, the cute words. Hi again, Melinda. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, don't do that with your face, Yuri. Thanks for keeping your promise, Melinda. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh jeez, no, I don't like this. Oh come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Monika, you're blocking my text. You are seeming really clingy and attached right now. Also, the sizing of each girl seems a little bit off. I don't know what's happening. Who is this? Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Sorry, Melinda. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? I don't remember that line being there. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of this club. I thought she gave me a book. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. I just realized the classroom is also kind of tilted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? I think we've definitely skipped ahead of a few days. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Ooh, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an aspirated sigh from within the closet. Chairs are level again. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Natsuki, okay. Fucking Monika, She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kinda written on your face. What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Melinda. Don't judge a book, okay? In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it! Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. Okay, so we get our own reading time with Natsuki as well. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I could talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, this is actually a really cute picture, huh? Are you sure this isn't too boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. What? My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. I can't tell if that's Sayori speaking through the game, or like this is Natsuki's like inner hidden deep in thoughts. We've never met Sayori's parents, even though we've been to her house a couple of times. So that's a little suspicious. At least it's safe in the club room. Except Monika's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Okay. Why is it dark? Don't like this darkness. Oh, time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Aww. Hey, Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! No, what is that? No, there's no more dialogue. I don't like this. It was so cute. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monika reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. No, I don't want her eyes to light up again at all. No, I saw what her eyes are doing. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give her... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it in her mouth. Don't worry, Melinda. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Bitch, you so suspicious. Why is this game so scary? Alright, let's show Natsuki our hard-written poem. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Well, okay, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monika said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monika will make me if I don't. Alright, so this is the same one as before. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? This is the same. Oh, I could skip here. Okay, let me just see what happens if I skip this. Oh yeah, I skipped all the dialogue. I hope I didn't miss anything. That is history. Oh, I could quickly read if there was anything that I missed. It has to be all sophisticated and stuff, disheartening, blah blah blah, flirty stuff. Alright, cool. We didn't miss anything. Let's see what Yuri has to say about my anti-Yuri poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Alright, I don't think there was anything new with Yuri's poem, but I am definitely interested in what Monika has to say. Hi, Monika. You are so weird and suspicious. Hey, Melinda. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Melinda. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's the sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like it, Melinda. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yeah? If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Oh snap, so that was Natsuki's inner thoughts and desires. Her dad is abusive towards her. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. Don't talk to me about earlier, okay? That was not normal. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, this is the hole in the wall poem, but it's different. This poem is different. This is like a continuation of the poem that she originally wrote. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are these simply poems on a flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrolling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had a kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Whew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Did the music just go weird? No, now it's normal. I'm being so paranoid. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Okay, this is the cat fight again. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Melinda did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Melinda liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Melinda appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boob magically grew a size bigger as soon as Melinda showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Holy! Catfight just got amped up a little. Angie, sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you could counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Melinda hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Melinda! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged here in the first place? Oh my god, I have to choose one of them. Both of you are really terrifying right now. I don't want to choose any of you guys. I would like to, go back. Okay, let's just go with Natsuki, you know. Our original plan, let's just stick to it. I'm terrified. That didn't do anything. Yuri? Oh my god. No, too close. Please, no, why? Is there another option? Can I not do it? I don't want to do this. Oh god. Oh, Natsuki? Yuri? I don't know. Jesus, Monika, don't do that. Hello? I'm so scared. What is this? Okay. Hello? Hi, Monika. Hey, Melinda. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. I would have liked this option a lot better originally, but right now I'm scared to be alone with you. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'll be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Natsuki, no, you're crying. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Melinda, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Melinda. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Why is this game like this? Okay, so this just reaffirms my theory just a little bit more. I was really suspicious of Monika in the beginning, and my original theory was that she's like some sort of, I don't know, alternate personality or like physical manifestation of depression in Sayori's head, or like some sort of demon, and the only way that she can exist in our world is to kill off Sayori and take over her body. And I'm kind of going with this demon theory right now, because she seems to have control over Natsuki and Yuri, and she's able to reset their memories after each day. And also she knows like their deepest, darkest thoughts. Like, it's possible that Yuri is cutting herself, and it seems like Natsuki has an abusive father who beats on her, and these things that no one should really know. And it seems like Yuri and Natsuki both know something, but they can't really tell me. They're all afraid of Monika. Monika is something is definitely going up with that girl. Oh my goodness. Like, everything is familiar. It has some similarity to what we did before, but there are some really, really like disturbing differences. Anyways, that's it for now, I guess. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later.